Yeah, good. Do it. Do it!
There are 0 people watching.
Yeah, because you just started. Right?
Oh, I know.
Do a dance. Sing a song. Where's my guitar?
It's right there in the corner.
Oh!
Yeah. People will show up eventually, I think. At least 1 or 2.
Pretty much. Yeah, we will.
Oh, hey, wow. It went from 0 to 4. All 4 people. Cool. Do you want to come hang out with us?
Maybe.
Okay. It's up to you, but you're welcome to. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Let me get some water.
I was a little bit bored. Oh no, there's 5 people. Slightly intoxicated. So I decided to do a live stream and see what everybody's up to tonight. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh, where did my chat go? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, cool, awesome. So I kind of just started this live stream on a whim, without any direction whatsoever. So if any of y'all have any questions about Slab City or the library, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer them. A cigarette. Actually. You know what a good topic would be? Would be Slab City etiquette for new visitors. I've been thinking about making a video on Slab City etiquette, but I could give a little few pointers on the live stream. So what would you all like to know about Slab City etiquette? And I've misplaced my lighter. Hold on just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So we're thinking about talking about Slab City etiquette today. Do any of you have any questions that you would like to ask about the etiquette of existing in Slab City? Pretty good from St. Louis. Yeah. Okay. I'm still new to this live stream thing, so I figure I'll figure it out as I go. A good start to etiquette of Slab City is that even though we are an art community, most of the places are also people's homes. So proper etiquette would be definitely not entering someone's space after dark, unless explicitly invited. That's always a good one. Another good one is to bring some sort of small gift or trinket to the people whose camps you're at. Always ask always ask before taking photographs or video, because like I said, yeah, we do a lot of art stuff around here, but every camp is also somebody's home. And those of you that live in regular houses or apartments or whatnot, I'm sure you would not appreciate random strangers walking into your front door and just taking pictures of you randomly. Just, put a camera in your face first thing. Nobody likes that. Nobody. And we don't like it either. So when you come to visit, good rule of thumb is ask before taking photographs or video. Believe it or not, most things are perfectly permissible to take photographs and video of. But sometimes, myself or somebody else that you might be visiting here in Slab City might be having a good day, doesn't want to be on any photographs, whatever. We're still human. Just basically the golden rule, treat us here how you would like to be treated in your own home, because this is our home, and
What?
do you have any input on Slab City etiquette?
Go fuck yourself.
Let's see. We got 6 people in here now. And, yeah. I guess another good piece of etiquette advice I can give is, if you go to somebody's camp, ask what kind of things they need that day or that week, whatever. It's always good to help contribute to the community. What am I smoking? This is just tobacco. Yeah, it's just tobacco. And, okay, basic rules of etiquette. I started going over that. You'd be surprised, though. Some people come in here and know absolutely nothing and treat us like we're some kind of a fucking zoo. And that pisses everybody off. Like, nobody wants to be treated like a zoo. Like I said earlier, people that live in a regular house or apartment, you wouldn't want some stranger just walking through your front door and putting a camera in your face. Nobody likes that, and we don't either, obviously. So it's always good to ask before taking photographs. Video flashes from black from time to time. It's doing that on my screen as well. I think it might just be due to the heat, because it is, last I checked the thermometer just before I started this live stream, it was 109 degrees still, at almost 7 p.m. It's been pretty hot today. I mean, relatively, compared to slab heat in the summer, it's been okay, but being that it's over 100 degrees at past 6 p.m., it's hot, and my phone that I'm live streaming from might be trying to compensate for that heat. Yeah, the back of the phone is actually pretty hot. So yeah, as far as etiquette goes, it's just basic, simple respect. Keep in mind that every camp in Slab City is also somebody's home, and just treat it as if it were a home, and if it were your own home and you were a visitor. Don't move things, don't pick things up without permission, Except obviously we are a library, so you can read through any books. Something that is definitely a pet peeve of myself and the rest of the library crew is when people pick up a book and then put it on a shelf in a section that it doesn't belong in. Because we have a bin for books that people have started reading and then didn't want to take with them. But it's really a pain in the ass when people put books back on the shelf in the wrong sections, because we may not find them till weeks later, and then we see it randomly and we're like, oh shit, this book is in the wrong section, and then we have to pull that book off the shelf and figure out what section it goes in, and it causes extra work for us that it should be unnecessary. Let's see, the usual time that people nap during the day. Well, generally during the day people are awake in slabs. Some people might nap, but the library, for example, we are open during daylight hours. We close at sunset, so don't come by after dark. As far as napping, any camp that you might visit, if somebody is napping, they'll wake up when you get there. And that's not really a big deal.
They're being classic with that shit. They think that poor people are lazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Whoever said that can go the fuck right off.
yeah, I mean, everybody takes naps, you know? But, yeah, just treat, I would say treat any camp that you visit in Slab City like your own home. You know, respect the people that live there, respect the space, contribute if you have anything to contribute. Just like if you're going over to a friend's house, you know, you'd bring them something. Yeah, naps are sometimes necessary. And yeah, when it gets hot and it's hot all day, yeah, sometimes we do take naps, but at the same time, we're very aware if a visitor comes in.
I physically cannot nap.
Yeah.
I do not nap, and I have not, even when I was a baby.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah, that person asking that question sounds like a fucking weirdo.
Do after dark nobody visit others? Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people are explicitly invited to other people's camps to show up after dark. But if you're not invited explicitly to show up after dark, I would not do it. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't show up at your friend's house after dark unless they explicitly invited you. You know, you wouldn't want strangers showing up to your house after dark if they hadn't been explicitly invited. So it's basically the same thing here. Let's see. No, I didn't actually miss your comment, and if that is something that has happened, it was deserved. Honestly. If you got blocked from somebody's channel, you deserved it. Because you're obviously being a shithead, or asking stupid, irrelevant questions, or just not being appropriate. You know, we don't nobody blocks people off their channel for no reason at all. There's always a reason. And it's usually a reason that makes sense, you know. Maybe you were offensive, you know. You claim that I'm the one that blocked you off somebody else's channel. Well, to be completely honest, I don't remember that, because people that act in a manner that deserves blocking,
Power to block on.
I don't remember them, you know?
That's the thing, though. Like, who's fucking changing? You have the power to do that.
Yeah. Like, if you were kicked off somebody's channel, it's because you were acting like a shithead. You know, that's all there is to it. You know, so maybe don't act like a shithead. Does anyone make zines for the slabs? We have a few zines at the library. I'm not sure if there are any actual slab-specific zines. Do you know of any? No? Okay. So,
I don't know why you feel the need to respond to these fucking dipshits.
Cause I'm kind of floundering. I had no direction with this live stream to begin with.
That's why you start with a direction.
I didn't have one.
My fucking...
wanted to entertain people.
Hey, you know what direction you should have
Yeah, what's
right
that?
now? Get me a fucking soda pop so I can swill.
Okay.
Yeah, get me a pop.
Would you like a pop?
Coke? Definitely not anything other than Coke.
Okay, so
That's it.
You want a Coke?
Basically.
You could have just said, "Hey, bro, could you give me a Coke?"
I was like thinking to myself, like, what else do I want? And then I felt like I don't want anything else. That's all I want. And you can do it. Hey, guess what, you little shit fucks? Hey, you dumb little fucking idiots. Who the fuck has something to say? Hey, Kaz, how's it going? I like
Oh,
you
hey,
too.
Kaz is on here.
Yeah, Kaz wants a Coke.
Oh, man,
Hey, but
Kaz, come on down. I'll get you a Coke.
Guess what the rest of you want? You all want a fucking fat middle finger to your fucking dumb, stupid ass faces. Oh, hey, I'm on Andrew's channel. Oh, no, Andrew's gonna treat me with respect and kindness, and we're gonna have a conversation.
You can believe whatever you want to.
We're gonna have a conversation about, like, life and meaning. And oh my goodness, politics.
For those who aren't aware of it, I am an asshole.
Oh, the politics. Hey, guess what? I don't give a shit about any of your all feelings. Here's Andrew. There you go.
That's pretty much it. You know,
I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing.
Yeah, deal with it. You dumb bitches.
I'm eating shrimp. Okay.
Yeah,
enjoy the shrimp.
Shrimp. Suck it up, you sad piece of shit.
Hey, Kaz, seriously, come down. I'll spot you
or
a
don't.
Coca-Cola.
Or fart into your own fucking soda pop.
Cause
you fucking
I
farty
crashed your
old
live
bastard.
stream before, Cause, so you owe me. Blah. I'm gonna go grab more drinks.
I scared Andrew away.
You did not scare me away.
I'm gonna fart in your fucking breakfast cereal tomorrow, dude.
Wait, some people might like that.
I mean, Kaz might.
Fartios.
He might. I'm pretty sure Kaz doesn't like fart but breakfast cereal, but he might. Hey, guess what, you dumb shitheads? Yeah, I see all your comments. Blah blah blah. Alright, well, I'm gonna ignore you now, and I'm gonna roll a fucking spliff. Yep, humans are disgusting.
There's a Coke.
Thanks.
Are people being stupid already?
I don't know, dude. Here you go.
Okay, whoa. Alright, let's check the... Envy me and my shrimp, lol. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Definitely time for another cigarette. Where did my tobacco go? No, there it is. Ha!
I would offer you my tobacco, but you know it's full of weed and clove.
That's fine. If I run out, I'll accept that offer.
Okay. Legit, I'm very fucked up.
That's okay. Let's see. Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday to you, too. Is it Friday?
I don't fucking know.
I guess it's Friday. Somebody said happy Friday.
I don't give a shit.
I don't pay attention to what day of the week it is, honestly. Because weekends have no bearing on my life. You know, it's not like I get the weekend off or anything like that. But I also don't get the weekend on. I live how I want, you know, at all times.
Susan!
You know, I will act exactly on a Saturday as I would on an average Tuesday. You know, in fact, I have a saying that every day is just an average Tuesday in my mind, because anything could happen on an average Tuesday, and you just got to open yourself up to the possibilities that anything could happen on an average Tuesday, because weekends mean nothing. Weekends are kind of a lie, actually. Like, who was it that said Saturday and Sunday are the days you don't have to work and you get to go party? I don't remember anybody specifically saying that to me, but everybody just seems to believe that. And Monday through Friday are for work. Oh, God. The thing is, I work every day. I also party every day. Like, the day of the week means nothing to me. It means nothing. So that's where my saying comes from, is that every day is just an average Tuesday. Because in the world of, hey, Mac, how you doing, man? Hey, come on down if you want.
Continue with your rant.
I am ranting. In the world of 9-to-5 jobs and such things like that, Tuesday is not Monday, because Monday has a weird stigma for some reason. It's not Friday, because Friday has a weird stigma. Wednesday has a weird stigma of being hump day, or, you know, halfway through your work week. Oh, good job, you made it. Tuesday really doesn't have anything going for it in the world of 9-to-5. But in my life, anything could happen on an average Tuesday. And so every day is just an average Tuesday, because literally anything could happen on any day at any time. You know, I've had good things happen to me, I've had bad things happen to me, and my phone's a little bit hot, but it's because it's over 100 degrees still at almost 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do that. I would apologize, except that it's not my fault, so I'm not gonna
Deal
apologize.
with it!
Yeah, you know, either enjoy the live stream or fuck off.
Yeah, go fuck yourself! Deal with it!
You know, I do what I can with the equipment that I've got. You know, if you're gonna try to ask me for more than that, then
Deal with
you
it!
probably are on the wrong channel, because you don't understand what we're about.
Go fuck yourself!
Let's see. Okay, a 9-year-old. Bring it up. Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
I would encourage your children to read everything they can get their hands on. That's how I started. You know, I grew up with a love of reading, and fun factoid about my childhood: the only punishment that had any effect on me as a child was for my parents to take my bookshelf away, because that was the only thing that got me to realize, oh wait, they're serious, I fucked up. But teaching your child to read, I think, is the very most important thing that you could do as a parent. Because if they can read well, they can learn everything there is to be learned, you know?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Okay.
God.
Okay. I better go get a Coke because
Oh.
Cos just showed up.
It's fine. What? Yeah.
I'll get a Coke when he comes inside. That was his bribe. I bribed him with a Coca-Cola.
Wonderful.
Oh, man.
Called out.
Oh, man. Satan, shut
Then
the
that
fuck
will
up.
annihilate
Hey, man.
you.
Hi.
Hey,
What?
I guess my bribe worked.
Yeah, where's my soda?
All right, I'll make good on that. Coca-Cola or Sprite?
Coke.
All right.
Caffeine. Totally take caffeine. Why?
Yeah, I hear you on that.
It's all you. I don't exist. I'm not a person. I'm not on this live stream.
Neither am I. I'm just a
You are
figment of their imagination. They should laugh the drugs. So yeah, it seems to be flickering. I wonder what that's all about.
Because it's
when I was-
hot.
Really? Because
Yeah.
when my shit's hot, it didn't flicker. I wonder if that's because you're trying to charge it at the same time.
Yeah, it's real hot.
Yeah. Wet washcloth or something behind
I
it.
do that. Yeah. It helps, but Jesus.
Jesus.
Satan, move.
It's true.
Here you go, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm glad you came down.
I know.
I
I brought some Calm with me even.
some Calm.
Yeah.
Would you like some Calm?
Some Calm 110.
I'm assuming that's a strain of weed.
It is.
Maybe. I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Calm.
I'll try it.
This it's a really high-end cannabis, and they do all their strains. They name all their strains by what you want to do.
Oh,
If
that's
it's
nice.
an indica, it'll really be called it.
Okay.
Smells
They
really
have
nice.
one called
Okay.
creative,
That was
And-
definitely a sativa or sativa dominant
Yeah.
hybrid.
Connect.
Ooh, that smells
So-
tasty.
So like if you're trying to get romantic with your
Uh-oh.
lady, there's special weed for that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of cool. They name them all, whatever in a number.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the reason I unplugged it is because it's like less choppy when it's unplugged.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird. I wonder if it's because of this thing, maybe?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
too much
sure.
at a time.
Okay, because I got 30% battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go with it. Fuck it.
Here. There you go.
It's
Jesus.
okay. Did it come back?
Yep.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Almost.
can see people talking there.
Okay. Cool. Why are we frozen?
Because your mom.
Mm,
Your mom's
You are
box.
moving.
okay.
Is both of your
You
mom's
gotta
box.
move.
Mom's boxes. It causes mom. Your mom's box.
Okay. So the thing got interrupted.
To-
Difficulties. That's it.
Your mom.
Sometimes that happens.
She boxes.
That would be cool.
Andrew.
I don't know if she watches my live streams or anything. I don't know. But hey,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
mom, if you watch my live streams, do you box? You should. Just like this.
And
And you should play the theme from Rocky
Rock'em Sock'em
when you do
Robots.
it. Yeah.
So you stand up and do that at the fucking end too?
It's
Well, not at the end.
It's
When he
mandatory.
does it.
It's mandatory.
I remember
Yeah.
being like, must have been somewhere between whenever fucking Rocky originally came out.
Yeah. What
And
year was
then-
that?
Oh, sometime in the 70s.
Okay. I'm not.
I'm not
that
real
old.
sure on it. Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm not. I was
Like
born
your
in
mom's probably was
1986.
probably
Yeah.
that month.
Yeah. Both my parents probably.
86. Yeah.
I don't know if they saw it in theaters, but
You're just a couple years older than my daughter.
oh wow, that makes me feel really.
Or is that supposed to make me feel really old?
I don't know.
Is my bike still over there?
Yeah.
Your bike will be fine.
I know.
Somebody tries to steal your bike, we'll fucking shoot him.
It's a it's a XL frame, so it takes a minute to get up on. I'm quick. I'll catch 'em.
I've rode your bike before. That's the fat tire one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've rode that shit before when you first got it, and it was very difficult to not fall over because I'm a short motherfucker. Yeah. So it's a challenge. It would definitely be a challenge to steal that bicycle. But believe you me, if somebody tried to steal it from our front yard, we'd shoot them.
And I really don't worry about it this time of year because, like, honestly, if somebody was legitimately to steal it and then somebody else saw them on it, they'd be like, "Ooh, that's costly.
Exactly.
Like, you might want to give that
if
back."
If nobody saw them, it would be at one of like 2 different camps, and that's it. Let's see what people are talking about. Let's see here.
It's too recognizable.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
what all are these?
Hey, Mac, you should come down here too. Do it. Come down here.
I got a little tiny bit of the calm left.
Starting a buffer. Okay, just reading the comments. Let's see.
So
Okay.
was this afternoon's activities?
No, that was this morning's activities. This was this afternoon's activities. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you can provide some input. Earlier, just before you got here, I was lightly discussing Slab City etiquette for visitors, because a lot of people come here and just they know nothing, and they treat us kind of like a zoo. I'm sure you've seen it.
We do live in a zoo. No, you made a choice to come live someplace that was on the internet.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I want to hear this thought though.
That was like the same thing that when at Dancing Rabbit, like they were like, you are very much on display.
Okay, now what is Dancing Rabbit?
That was
for my followers that don't know anything about the references.
It's an eco village,
Okay.
An intentional community, and part of their goal was education.
Okay.
So like we
same,
live
kind of same as the library here.
Yeah. But yeah, like and when I have people that are hanging out at my place and cars stop by to take pictures and stuff like that, it's really weird for them, and that's just like total commonplace for me now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah, but still, like I
don't have an open camp, so they don't come into my space very much.
I spoke earlier about different etiquette points where, like, keep in mind that every camp in Slab City, even though the majority of the camps that I would recommend people visit focus on art, more or less, despite that, every camp is also somebody's personal home, and to treat it like you would treat your own home, you wouldn't want strangers walking through your front door and just sticking a camera in your face. You know, nobody likes that. I don't know anybody personally that likes that. You know, and so it's always a good idea to get consent from people before you take pictures of anything in their camp, really. You know, and I went over that briefly. For those of you watching, the policy that I tell people that we have here at the library is feel free to take pictures of the books, the art, whatever. Just make sure if there are any people, any humans in your group, or any humans in your photographs, rather, not your group, that are not part of your group, make sure to get their consent to be photographed before you take those pictures or video. You know, it's just, honestly, it's the polite and decent thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, I would do that anywhere that I go. You know?
For the most part, when people come up to not for the most part. I've never had anybody not ask, is it okay for me to shoot? Blah,
Yeah.
blah,
You're
blah. But
your
again,
camp-
I don't have the open camp like, oh,
correct.
you know,
yes.
like East Jesus as well as the library are very
Yeah,
much like
and the Eco Village
the-
is set up a bit different from the library here, where that people have to actually make an effort to get there
Yeah.
and to be inside the Eco Village.
I don't have a parking lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No parking lot. People actually have to purposely go there. You know, we have a large parking lot, and we want people to come visit. We want tourists to come by and
Mhm.
see the books and read. We focus on just dispersing knowledge. You know, that's why I'm here, because I believe that knowledge and reading materials should be free and available for anybody, and the only stipulation on that is that you have to seek them out. You know, that's the only thing that I require of people that want
No delivery
knowledge.
service.
What's that?
No delivery service.
No,
yet?
we do not deliver. No, fuck that. But yeah, if people come in here and ask me, like, hey, where can I find this particular type of book? I'll be like, okay, well, that particular type of book is probably in this section. You know, you can go look through the section. We don't have it super organized. It's organized according to genre and subject. You know, we don't believe in the Dewey Decimal System here, because it's too much work. You know, nobody's got time for that. And we have a lot of other stuff going on here too. You know, we're always doing projects and making improvements to the space, and you know, working on our own personal art projects and things like that. You know, for example, just this morning I got up early and I built part of a fence because I had the opportunity while it was still cool to get this thing done, which is part of a larger project of being able to have a yard for my dogs to run around in and not run halfway across Imperial County, because one of them is still just a puppy and he likes to run, but I have to keep them somewhat contained because they both love to run. All dogs love to run, but I can't have them just running away and not knowing where they are and possibly getting hurt or kidnapped by somebody, you know, because those things have happened before here in Slab City. You know, people will see a dog or a cat that appears to their perception that is just loose and maybe a stray, so to speak. But the thing is, in Slab City, we really don't have any stray animals. All the animals you might see belong to somebody, but some people have given their animals more free rein than others, and there are a lot of dogs that just run around, just loose. They know where to go back home for when they need to get food. There are cats that do the same thing, you know. So something I want to make very clear is, if any of you who have not been here ever come to Slab City and you see a loose animal, do not pick it up and take it home with you, because that's somebody's pet. That's somebody's animal, and they will be extremely offended and extremely upset. But you will see dogs and cats just running around. You know,
common space.
Exactly, it's a thing. You know, the library has multiple cats, and we don't keep them in cages. We don't keep them in a box. The cats have free reign of the entire library space, and sometimes they wander out of that space. Not often, but sometimes they do. And because their whole job is to be loose and semi-feral, to hunt rodents, so that the rodents do not overwhelm us and eat all of our food. You know, that's the reason the library has cats, is to keep the rodent population at the minimum. Because it's a very serious issue, especially in the summer when natural food sources are scarce. You know, there's not a lot of natural plants producing food for these rodents, and so they come into spaces that are inhabited by humans because the food is easy
pickings.
It's easy pickings. It's easy
the
to
low fruit.
acquire. You know, all they have to do is show up and look, there's all the food they could ever want. And that's why we have cats, because I like to eat food. I like to eat food. I really do. I don't like to eat dirt. I don't like to eat shit. I've eaten both those things multiple times. I prefer food. And I don't want the fucking rats to get on my food. So I appreciate the cats that we have in the area, because at least once every night, every single night, one of them will wander into our living room with a dead rodent in its mouth and proceed to eat that rodent entirely. I don't know if this is a just regular cat thing or this is just our cats, but our cats really prefer to start at the head and they crunch the skull like a crunchy,
so
like.
You do hear the crunch?
Oh yeah,
Do they have?
It's
do they
like
have
a wet
spot?
crunch.
Do they have a spot where they go all the time?
Usually right here under the table.
Oh,
Yep.
You need to get the good microphone up
Mm.
and set it down
I should
there
do that
and have
someday.
it recording
Yeah.
so you can get that crunch, crunch, crunch.
I should do that someday. Yeah, I agree. Oop, my battery is low. Go away. Notification. Let's see. Okay. What are people saying? Let's see. Okay. Thanks, B-Man. Appreciate that. I'm new at this. I'm still learning. I'm trying to read the comments on my phone as I'm also trying to live stream. What are people talking about? Oh, yeah, thanks, Mac. Yeah, congratulations on my 1,000 subscribers. I think my next goal is going to be 5,000. It's going to take a minute. I'm going to have to get some better equipment so I can produce higher quality and more frequent content.
I disagree.
How so?
All right. If you notice, don't count live streams because I don't really consider live streams
Same.
content.
Yeah.
I only put out once a week, and
Okay.
that is because, and I can show you books that I've read that say this,
Okay.
pointing videos and everything.
See,
Once a week, same day, same time.
okay.
It can be long. It can be long. Like you could probably get away with 20 to 30 minutes versus putting out three times every 10 weeks. Because
Okay.
everybody doesn't watch, every day sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it actually, I think what they said is it's about 4 days when you've probably, most of the people who have watched your video are going to watch it unless you're having one that takes
Okay.
off. So really, before that content get a chance to take off, you're already putting up something new, and they're really only going to check out the new stuff.
Okay.
They don't travel back a whole bunch.
Despite how new my channel is, I have had one video that took off and got over 15,000 views so
All right,
far.
man.
Unfortunately, it was,
Was it the Goonies?
yeah, it was my response to what happened with Camp Goonies. I put it up last summer. I posted the official library statement, which I was in a position to do because Cornelius was in Alaska and I had to make all the decisions. And I believe that my video aligned with Cornelius's feelings as well on that particular issue. Unfortunately, I still have a problem when I look at my most viewed videos. Actually, this week it changed. 3 out of 5 of them. It used to be 4 out of 5 of them contained the word Goonies. Now it's only 3 out of 5. I'm working on moving past that because at a certain point it was a very popular channel. Sure, yeah. But the person in charge of that channel will not be coming back to the slabs. He will not be coming back to Slab City. He's been accused of a horrific crime, and whether he's guilty or innocent, that is up to him to prove. It's not up to me. I have my own opinions about it, as does everybody, but the fact remains that he is incarcerated currently because of these charges.
Yeah.
And I can't allow that to affect my reputation. I cannot allow it to affect my the library's reputation, which is what I represent, I cannot allow it to affect my friend's reputation, who may or may not have associated with this individual in the past, before all these things were revealed. So I put out a video, and that video, because of that one word, because that one keyword, is by far the most viewed video that I have on my channel. The second most viewed video has less than 1,000 views. So that one video got over 15 times my next most popular video. And it's kind of fucked up, honestly, because a lot of people want to know about negative shit that happens here.
For sure.
Yeah,
they live off of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to catch up with the comments, blah, blah, blah. Tanya, you're absolutely correct. Definitely bring a bottle of Jack Daniels for Corn and beer for the rest of us. That is absolutely correct. Okay. What else are people saying? Okay. Yes, I know the thing about the camera is because it's over 100 degrees here, and I have a shitty Walmart smartphone. Yeah, I work with what I got. What I was saying earlier, though, about working with what I got. About putting more frequent and more quality content. The laptop that I was previously editing videos on took a shit. I no longer have a laptop that can edit videos. So I'm down to this, basically. I do have
I know both Mac and Alien do editing on video, or on their phone and stuff like that. So I know it's doable.
Yeah, no, I've been dabbling with different apps for video editing. In fact, my last video, if any of y'all saw it, it was the introduction to the Slab City Library. I filmed that in sections using exclusively my cell phone, and I edited it on my cell phone and posted it from my cell phone. It was 100% mobile device, and it's not the best quality. Even from what I think, it's not the best quality. The app is a little bit lacking in detail, but it works. And so I did what I could with the equipment and programs that were available to me. And it turned out okay. You know, it's gotten a lot of new people interested in it because I basically gave a synopsis on the Slab City Library. You know, I got a bunch of footage of different parts of the library so people could kind of see it. And then, like, in the middle, I did this little speech about, hey, you know, this is the basic facts about Slab City Library.
I don't know.
Don't know if you've seen that particular video yet.
Probably,
yeah. It was only
I've been watching a lot more Slab City
it was,
content lately.
That one was only like 2.5.
I should watch your shit.
Yeah, and that's what I started out with. I started out following every channel that I could find in Slab City. Because, you know, these are my neighbors. Most of these people are my friends, and I want to know what they're up to. And as kind of an ulterior motive, I also want to find out, since my channel is so new, what other people are doing to gain success and what brings them more followers so that I can emulate that and do similar things and get more followers to my own channel so that I can eventually benefit from it.
Are you reading the comments that people? No, not on there, on other people's channels, and noticing questions that they're not answering. That's a good way to bring watchable content. Is paying attention to those sort of things. It's like, oh, this guy's not answering this, so I will.
Yeah. I have tried to pay attention to the questions on my own channel.
Yeah.
I should pay more attention to the questions that go unanswered on other people's channels, like you said.
That's one of those tips that they tell you in those channels on how to grow your channel.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing. I think that my channel has grown mostly organically.
Yeah.
Like, people will see it, and I've asked, you know, I frequently post my channel link on my Facebook. I post it on other live streams that I've been on, if allowed. You know, and I've asked people that know me to share my channel. And they have. And I think that is what has brought me subscribers. You know, I don't have enough money. I know it's a thing. There is an option that you can buy YouTube subscribers. I know that's a thing.
It's a thing, but it's not something you want to do at all.
Yeah, no, and even if I wanted to do it, I don't have the means to.
They'll eventually take them off. That's
yeah,
what happened
and that would be worse
for
than
that
it would
one
be
channel.
to begin with. Yep. Yeah,
Huge,
that's
huge
what he
explosion.
did. Huh?
Yep.
That is what he did, isn't it? Yep. Okay, makes sense.
And
actually,
now you go back and look. There was I forget what month they did it, but a while ago they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go through and weed out all these dead accounts and stuff like that. And nobody but Goonies and Freeman and maybe somebody else. Some channels lost some things, but nobody else around the slabs lost anything.
Yeah,
well, it was just like, man.
Freeman ended up being a flop anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my phone is about to die.
Yep.
Yep, I just hit 5%, so I will go.
Or you can plug it in. It's cooler now.
I could try it. The back of the phone is still very hot though, and I've learned that's where the processor is.
Can you take the back off of that thing?
I can.
That'll help a lot.
Kind of.
Don't do it now.
Okay.
Just for in the future.
Yeah,
sort of thing,
future reference. Yeah, that would be a mess.
Button and
yeah, Corn is fine. Corn just simply did not want to be on my live stream anymore, and that is their prerogative. Like, they're an autonomous human being. They can do what the fuck they want, and who are you, or who am I, to say anything that Corn does, because Corn is Corn. Corn does what Corn wants to do. But yeah, Corn is cool. Tanya, yeah. They just decided they didn't want to be on the video, and fucked off to someplace else in the library. Oh, Paradise Lost, that's clever. If I ever come to Slab City in the summer, I'll just bring my own casket with me to make it easier to dispose of my body. Actually, what would be easier would be to just dig yourself a shitter and then go die in the shitter. Because it's already a hole. All people have to do is just fill it in. Caskets are expensive. Don't waste your money.
You know, think about the night's sleeps that he's gonna get in it before he dies.
Well, true. Yeah, no, I would legitimately sleep in a casket. I think that would be badass. If anybody wants to send me a casket over battery, what the fuck does that mean?
Overheating, it's too hot.
Okay, yeah, my phone. Oh yeah, it's very hot. Yeah, my phone just reached 4%, even with it plugged in. My phone's gonna die like about 30 seconds from now, so I'm just gonna call it quits. It's been a pretty decent live stream, over half an hour. Thank you all for joining me. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Also, if they're not already subscribed, subscribe to Community Cause right here. Subscribe to Cornelius Van Gogh. And hopefully I will see y'all on the next live stream. And I don't know how to make this thing stop.
Hit the X up in the upper corner.
X in the upper corner. Boom. Ooh.